Okay. Well, my good name is Ken Ambani. I'm the CECM Public Service Administration, Youth, Gender, Sports, and Social Services. Now, tonight we are here courtesy of the sports docket of my ministry, and we are here to celebrate the legends, sports legends from this county. A lot has been happening behind the curtains, and for a very long time, there are so many people who've actually positioned Mombasa where it is today. But they have never been recognized, they have never been celebrated. And courtesy of my brother Asif Karim here, who has come up with the Kenya International Sports Film Festival, which basically is the umbrella body that has brought all of us together here. As Mombasa County, we partnered with them, and we're here to actually celebrate these legends, the sports legends. The message is this, that being the sports waziri and at the same time the youth waziri, it's just a message to the youth that look, you can actually make it if you have the talent. These people who we are celebrating today came in with their talents, and that is why we are actually bringing the film docket into it as well, so that because basically film is part of communication. Now what they have done, we are communicating out there to basically allow these young people to see that the success that these people have had is courtesy of their talent, sports talent. So it is advisable that as a young person, while you go to school, while you do what you're doing, always remember that your talent can actually take you places. And this is the message that we actually bring into Mombasa County. It's also an initiative that we have come up with so that we can again grow the sporting activities within this county. For a very long time, people have sort of been asking me what happened to sports in Mombasa, because most of the stars who actually were seen in Harambee Stars and so many other disciplines in sports came from Mombasa. But for a very long time, things have not been the same, and this is what we're trying to reactivate again. Some of us are here courtesy of our talents and yes, education, but the talents that we embraced so dearly has actually brought to us to where we are today. And this is the message that we are giving the young people out there. Well, just the other day we had Sana Mashinani, and we've actually gone down to the grassroots to identify these young souls, talents, and we've actually come up with a big number of talented youth that we are going to bring together, and we are going to capacity build these young people so that they can independently manage themselves and they can actually take care of themselves, basically earn a living out of the talent that they have. That is just one of the initiatives that we have done. Just the other day, so many people were actually asking about football. We have AFCON coming very soon. Now, Mombasa was not mentioned. For so many years, Sekafa used to come to Mombasa, and all the international matches used to come to Mombasa. But unfortunately, most of our playing grounds were actually grabbed. That's political, and we're not going to get into politics. But what we are doing now, we are trying to recover some of the land that we have, refurbish some of the grounds that we already have, so that we can bring back the sport. And not just football, there are so many other sporting activities that we are looking at, and we are working with the respective federations who will assist us to bring back the sports that we had then right here in Mombasa. Talent pays. It has paid me. I am who I am today, courtesy of my talent. And so many other people. Talent pays. The people we are celebrating here today are people who have been paid courtesy of their talent, and they are who they are courtesy of their talent. Now, this is the message that we want to inculcate into our youth, the capacity building initiatives and workshops that we're going to have going forward are basically driven towards that direction. Sensitize these young people, basically mentor them, and actually guide them towards making the money that we are talking about. And then again, yes, they make the money. How do they manage these finances? We talk about financial management. Yes, they get the money, but do they know how to manage these finances so that they can protect themselves and basically have a living that is decent in their so many years to come? So these are some of the initiatives that we are actually going to deal with. And because some of us are live examples of talent making money, if you ask me, then it is only fair that we mentor the young people within this place and show them the direction as to how they can reach where we are today. So that even as we vacate the space, we have the young people that will come and take over this space. Thank you.
Sure. The concept of this, yeah, my name is Asif Karim. I'm a former international sportsman for Kenya, having represented in cricket and tennis. And I've created this concept called Kenya International Sports Film Festival, where the concept is that sports unites people and sports films inspire society. And this concept started when a filmmaker came and he said he wanted to do a documentary on our family that is 100 years in Mombasa from 1926. And of course, 10, 12 years ago, I laughed it out because we never thought ourselves to have a documentary. We would only think it's for Pele and Maradona. And he said, no, this is a story that the world needs to see. So the long story short, a documentary was made of the family, which was premiered in India and went to various film festivals. And during those festivals is where I realized, when I was watching all those good movies, that these are fantastic sports movies. But Kenyans equally have good, if not better, than the stories that we have seen. Over the last 50 years since independence, Kenya has a dominating force, not only in Africa, in the world. If you go to Olympics or Commonwealth Games, we don't talk about if Kenya is going to win any gold medals. The question would be, how many are they going to win this year? So I said to myself, let's create this concept. We showcase the movies and encourage the creative industry in this country and the sports industry to mix it together, because it is a responsibility of this generation to document, to record what has happened in the last 50 years. First, to honor our unsung heroes of this country, and secondly, to show our youngsters that are coming through what is the history that this country has got in sports, and the creative industry will create a lot of jobs. So if you want to kill unemployment or reduce unemployment, there is no easier task than the creative industry and the sports industry. If those two are handled well, I think we're good for our youngsters.
Today you'll be awarding some of the legends here. Those are some quality or characteristics that you've been using to award them.
Okay, fortunately, I'm not, or unfortunately, I was not part of the panel on what is the criteria. I think the organizers will be better placed in Mombasa who decided on who will be awarded. Obviously, these are people who have served Mombasa County, who have done wonders for Mombasa. Remember, Mombasa has always been regarded as second-class citizens. You know, Nairobi has always been regarded as the first class, and Mombasa has played a second fiddle. But this will show that Mombasa has equally played a very important role in terms of their performance nationally, internationally, in sports, and they deserve to be recognized. As Waziri said, we need to acknowledge our legends, and this is the start of many things to come ahead.
We need him to speak about the organization. He can speak in Swahili. For the sake of Mombasa residents.
Jina langu naitwa Hamisi Juma Kurichwa, katibu mkuu katika Wizara ya Michezo, Jinsia na Huduma za Jamii. Napenda kusema kwamba forum hii ya leo tumeorganize pamoja na Alliance Française, na lengo na madhumuni ya forum hii ni kusherekea washindi katika nyanja za michezo, na kuna discipline nyingi sana ambazo tunasherekea hapa Mombasa. Tuko na legend in football, tuko na legend in volleyball, tuko na legend in many other games, but today we are just recognizing 10 of them. Yeah, na hii yote tunafanya hii yote kuonesha vijana wa Mombasa kwamba County Government of Mombasa and other stakeholder, we are very serious in promoting sport industry in our county. Mimi nataka kuambia wakazi wa Mombasa kwamba huu ni mwanzo mpya. Serikali ya Mombasa ina mikakati kabambe kupeleka michezo mbele. Nataka kusema kwamba kama katibu tumeweka katika bajeti yetu kutengeneza miundo msingi. In this financial year budget tumewekeza around 70 million shillings which will be used for refurbishment of 3 main stadium, 2 stadium from Kisauni, Uwanja wa Mbuzi, and then there's another stadium which is at it's called Bomo Stadium. The other stadium is in Likoni called Moima Stadium. We are planning to facelift this stadium so that they can be able to be more sportable and attractive to our youth.
Tuko. Naam.
I'm requesting for your patience. We are just finishing up the interviews with the dignitaries, then we will start. Naomba kwa vile kidogo tu kisha tutaanza. Thank you very much.
Bila wasiwasi talanta zipo. Nimekuwa nikitembea katika region nyingi za coast. Nimewahi pia kufanya uchaguzi wa wachezaji Kwale County, Kilifi County, Mombasa County. Tulifanya mwaka 2016 kuchagua wachezaji wa umri wa miaka baina 13 na 15 ya timu ya taifa Harambee Stars. Tukapata vipaji ambao walichaguliwa baadaye wakawa wanaishi Nairobi mahali. Wamekaa kama muda wa miaka 2-3 pamoja. Ni baadaye ukosefu wa yani naweza kusema fedha za kuwaweka pale mahali, ikabidi ivunjwe ile kambi, lakini kuhakikisha kwamba tulikuwa tumefanya zoezi la sawa. Wachezaji wengi wale sasa wanacheza katika ligi kuu ya Kenya. Wengine miaka 21, 22. Na mimi nilipoanza mambo ya ukufunzi nilianza na vijana pia, watoto tu wa mtaani mwaka wa 74, na baadaye baada ya miaka 10 vijana hao tulifanikiwa kwenda kucheza Premier League, na vijana hao hapo wakatoka wachezaji wa kulipwa ambao wamecheza timu za nje. Kwa hivyo na historia ya chipukizi, vijana chekechea wote nimepata kuwafunza, na mimi najua faida zake. Na kila muda unapokwenda wanachipukia, naweza kusema wengi sana, kuna wachezaji wengi sana. Na tunafanya mambo ya hizi courses za coaching yani makochi wanatoka sehemu mbalimbali za Mombasa. Nimefanya Malindi, nimefanya Lamu, nimefanya Kwale, na Mombasa pia hapa Kilifi nimefanya. Na ni masikitiko kwamba naona vile talanta ipo, vipaji vipo. Hasa mwaka jana nilikuwa Kilifi, niliwahi kuchagua wachezaji ambao katika mashindano ya county hizo walikuwa wametokea nafasi ya 3. Hani karibu 4 au 5 wamechukuliwa katika ile academy ya sports yetu ya Kenya, kuonesha kwamba talanta zipo na zitaendelea kuwepo. Shida kubwa ni baada ya kutambulikana hivyo vipaji, kuendelezwa kwao vipi, nasema talent tapping na development. Hapo ndio kuna changamoto. kwa sababu ya naweza kusema hizi infrastructure sports facilities zetu ni ziko katika hali za kusikitisha, na kwingine hamna kabisa facilities za wale kuendeleza vipaji vyao, na ndio hapo tunakuta wachezaji sasa watu kama wale wanaenda kushika shughuli zingine ambazo si za maana, si ambazo haziwasaidii katika maisha yao. Kwa hivyo kitu ningeomba ni facilities. Hivi sasa mimi nakumbuka katika miaka 70 pale Tononoka kulikuwa na viwanja viwili. Tukiangalia yani mechi zikichezwa huku na huku, unageuka huku mara unageuka huku. Sasa ukenda unaona kiwanja kile pia kimezoroteshwa, hamna hata nyasi moja. Ilitokea mambo ya COVID sijui nini, basi ndio kikatupo hivyo hivyo. Na tutakuzaje vipaji? Like mmoja wapo wa jembe zinazotokana silaha au zile vifaa ni viwanja, na viwanja viliopo sasa ni vya shule, na access kupata kuingia hapo kwa timu ambazo si yani wanafunzi wa pale huwa ni ngumu. Sasa vipaji vitaendelea ni kupotea hivyo hivyo tukiona. Okay.